Let me show this. Where's my... Don't peek at it. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Can everybody see that?
Oh, yes.
Yes? Don't peek ahead. I need to get faster at that. All right. Welcome to Fit and Fearless Foundation's Kickoff to 2019 Goal Setting Call. All right. So just to recap, we haven't done this in a while. Well, we did, but then we're bringing it back. These things are going to be showing up on my doorstep any minute. Like, for real, that thing on the left. So I made it, Lauren made it, Erica made it, Tammy and Rochelle made it. So, woohoo! It's freaking awesome. And so one of you guys will win this. You guys are all officially Mug Club member. But one of you guys will win the actual mug. Let me do this after. Can you guys see this if I do this?
Yeah, I see.
It's like a spinny thing where I have everybody's name in there and I click a button and it shows. But if you can't see it.
You can see the colors. You can't see anything.
Can you see the name?
Tell me what color I am.
Oh, look.
Yeah,
That says
Well, it
Lauren.
doesn't tell me that. Come on.
That blue said Lauren. I saw it.
Yeah.
Lawrence, I'm coming to your house and taking it.
You just made me really excited. That she hasn't spun it yet, though.
Well, I have a 50-50 chance of getting it then. Still yours no matter what.
Where the hell is it? We've only done this like one time.
By the way, I was just watching Cupcake Wars before this call.
Nice.
Why do I do that?
Why do you do
We
that?
all do it to ourselves.
Ugh. I was like, well, I guess I'll have some sunflower seeds.
Yep.
All right, so Lauren will be blue.
Okay.
Erica will be, it's like a pinkish red.
Cool. I like that color.
Tammy will be green. Rochelle, you'll be yellow.
Alrighty, I'll take it.
Spinner name, Mug Club.
What's that
is-
app? What's that
We
app
can,
called?
like, post this in like our challenge group too, so we can pick winners that way. And it would be like a graphic that would win. I'm still playing around with it, but all right, here we go. I'm gonna click this button. Ready?
All right, ready.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
The Erica?
Erica, you got it.
Yay!
All right,
Thank you.
welcome.
Dang
You
it.
earned
Now
it.
we can't.
All right, the rest of you will have another chance for the month of January. All right, moving on. All right, so this is one of my goals for the first quarter is to have team swag of some sort. So these are just ideas that I'm throwing out there. You're welcome to comment below if you like any of them, and if you don't, then just suggest something, and we will have a team vote for later on.
Love.
Something to make us more official.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great thing to give away.
I like the hat on number 3,
Me
but
too.
I'm struggling with the shirt on 2 or 3. I like number. I love empower. I love that word.
Yeah, I do too. And yeah, the hat on number 3 reminds me of that Beachbody hat, the yeah. I don't know, I wear it all the time. I like it.
I should be getting
All
mine.
right, so just some ideas, and I'll look back at the comments so I don't get too distracted after. So keep commenting.
Very cool, Meg.
All right, there's like lots of announcements. You've probably seen them in the Coach Online Office or seen them maybe in the Team Beachbody 411 page or Team Beachbody Champions page. But anyway, just to overview like some of them, Super Weekend is January 12th. For anybody local in Maine, there's one going on in South Portland. You should probably be there, and most likely just a little secret that we're most likely getting autumn in April. So, and we have somebody from corporate coming this time to do a big teaching on like goal setting and like how to do that. So,
Did you say autumn might be coming in April or like the one? Nobody can hear me. Well, because my little sister has a cheering competition on the 12th, so I can't come this month.
Yeah, so you should probably look in the back office and see when the date is for April and like mark it on your calendar as nothing else can go on that day.
Well, competition cheering will be done at that point, and she doesn't do anything after that, so it's fine.
But if you're not in Maine, either have your own or get to
Come to Maine.
Right?
Yeah,
Come to Maine to see
Road
autumn.
trip.
Speaking of come to Maine, there's an Emerald retreat in Maine in April, and if you're an Emerald, so you have to make Success Club like for the first 3 months of the year, and you have to be an active Emerald or above. If you're a Diamond coach or above, and you have coaches going, then you are invited as well. So be thinking about that and promoting it. There's also Summit. So if you haven't got your ticket for Summit, or if you have, get a coach to go with you, and you will have access, or you'll be going to some exclusive workout, which probably is a huge super trainer. So guys should all get to Summit. I know, Erica, you have your stuff booked, your hotel. I have places reserved. I just like kind of do a lockdown on like rooms. So just get yourself there, and then we'll figure out the details later. Team Cup, the announce is coming in February. So there's a few things leading up to that. Transformation 20 is going to be huge. Start happy with 80. All of a sudden, like, people are feeling better. Like the first week, Sarah, you were one of them from last year, who wanted nothing to do with coaching, but then all of a sudden just like felt better, wanted to start helping others. So we see that happen. So with that,
I don't recall that.
What?
But I don't recall that.
Yeah, not at all.
It was January 18th.
You remember exact date. And you
I was looking at it.
after Christmas.
Yeah, I was looking at it today.
So Team Cup will be a perfect opportunity to spot those like challengers in our group who are just like totally killing it and be like, look, you should be doing this with me. And there's this thing coming up, and you could win fun stuff, and you could earn more money and stay on track with your own goals. All right. Just briefly touch on this. You may or may not have seen this. Last year and all the years previously, it's just been like a premier coach, elite coach, but now they've actually road mapped it out and like developed these stepping stones to get there. So it's a lot easier for like a brand new coach or an Emerald coach or a Diamond coach to have these like benchmarks to hit. And there's like these fun like glass trophies and like all this recognition for all of these benchmarks. So if you have any of these on your list for goals in 2019, you're welcome to, if you don't know how to get there, you're welcome to schedule a call with me or schedule a call with your coach, or have a three-way conversation with me and your coach. I know I kind of reverse engineered mine today for the next 2 months to figure out kind of where we need to be. So, done this before, so I could probably help you with this part because there's a lot of things that may not make a lot of sense. All right. So goals happening this year for our team. So who put something together? Let's start with that. Erica, do you want to go first?
Okay, sure. Actually, you want me to start with I kind of mapped it out a little bit like you did on your graphic the other day, Meg.
Yeah.
But my big goals, 5-star diamond by end of year, 2-star by summit, and having Moira 1-star by summit being one of my stars. So monthly, that means I need to be SC10 for me and SC6 under Moira every month.
Mm-hmm.
So
Totally doable.
that's the big scary stuff.
Awesome. So you have a new coach that I saw just got invited.
I did. She and I have been talking coaching since she jumped in. She's very, very nervous to actually start coaching. So it was kind of a twisting the arm to even plug her into the groups and tell her, just start looking at the information and ask me questions. This doesn't mean you have to start asking people today, but start looking at the information. So yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a start. And then I was talking with somebody earlier this week, chatting with somebody who I don't even know over in the UK that may be interested in coaching, but that's going to be a stretch because that's a relationship that's just building. So
cool. Well, pinpointing those people in our group who are active too, you start to see everybody, just encouraging them to post in there as much as they can and getting them going in there, and then it's much easier to kind of plant the seed for coaching. So awesome. And I was thinking we could run a put me in coach. We did that last February and it did really well. Sarah learned a lot because she was just starting out.
I need to do it again.
You need to do it again.
Yeah.
It's a 2-week group, and I have the template from last year. I mean, whoever wants to jump in there with me to run it, we can all just split up the days. The content's like already there. It's just a matter of scheduling out the posts, kind of like we do for anything else. So if you even have one coach in there, should be a leader be in there with me. So we'll plan that towards the end of January. We'll give people a week to be on Transform 20 at least. Try to figure out a date to start, but be thinking of that. Cool. Anything else to add?
Not that I can think of. I need to better lay it out and map it out. There was one thing that I noticed that you did that I have talked about doing for myself for a year and a half and I haven't. And that's create a marketing calendar for myself. That structure. I need that structure because when I don't have it, I don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. That's on my list. And I will also be putting together like a team calendar of just like these, I don't know, like I kind of did for December. And having it all laid out there just so we all know what's coming up and what we can invite to and that sort of stuff. How would it feel, Erica, to be a 5-star diamond and a 2-star in your, would it be your second CBC? So you have Tammy, Susan, then you could sign your second CBC, right?
Mm-hmm. That, and that's where I would really need to tap into you to figure that out because that second CBC would be Moira, right? So if I build her to a star, she'd be the second CBC.
Well, you would be the second CBC.
Or how does that work? Yeah.
Number 2. Erica number 2 would be in the house.
Gotcha. See, I have to learn about that.
Yeah. Well, you don't learn it until you do it. So don't worry about that little detail. I'll help you with that as soon as that happens.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's like Erica number 2. And then you just sign coaches under Erica number 2 and they all float up to 1. I'm losing people. So let's not go there.
Yeah.
Let's not go there. It's just really exciting to sign yourself up again.
That would feel amazing.
Yeah.
Will, not would.
Will
feel amazing.
Rachel Hollis is in the house.
Yes.
We're channeling Rachel Hollis through us right now as Courtney is still at the movie. All right, Lauren, I saw your hand go up next.
Yep, I've got some stuff. I broke my goals down into like personal, professional, family, stuff like that. So, my Beachbody ones are 2-star diamond by the end of the year. Inviting daily, because I don't do that. So daily, helping 3 people a month, help Rochelle get to diamond, share more about coaching, like as like my business. I don't share enough about that. Like I put a lot about my workouts and my shakes and my, pre and post and all that, but I don't share as much about the coaching aspect. And then invite more to coaching, because I sign a lot of people up as coaches for the discount, but I'm not reaching back out to them to say, hey, you can do this too, and sign people up. Checking in with customers and challengers like weekly. Keep, team calls, because I feel like it's huge for me. Like it gets me more like ready to go. And I want to listen to the national wake up calls, because I don't do that. So I put that on there.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my Beachbody ones.
Nice. Love it. Well, you say you don't talk about coaching, but Rochelle, how did you get started with coaching with Lauren?
Well, she kept saying, I have another person for you. I have another person for you.
Yeah, I was referring to Lauren. I think I sent you 3 people. And then by the time I was done 80 day, like I watched not just Lauren as a coach, but I was following other Beachbody coaches as well. And seeing that helping people, which I already was doing, but I was just referring the business to Lauren, was also making people money. And I figured it would be a fun way to make a little side cash. So, and it's fun to inspire others. Like I have 3 girls actively working out, and my mom just signed up. So they're all actively working out, and just seeing the change in them. I know like that I went through that, and I know what they're feeling. And my mom texted me today after doing the sample workout for Transform 20. She's like, I cried of happy tears doing it. And that just made me so happy. So to inspire other people is why I honestly started doing this.
Aw, love it. So what are your goals?
To be
going to you.
By my birthday, which is June 8th, I want to be diamond, 1-star diamond.
I think you're selling yourself short. I think you could have way sooner than that. Just saying,
I don't want to have too ambitious goals. I'm also starting full-time I'm a dental hygienist, and I'm only part-time right now, and I'll be full-time next month. So I don't want to overwhelm myself. Trying not to set myself up for failure.
That's a
you need more Rachel Hollis in your life.
Yes.
I haven't watched that yet.
There's a limiting belief running around in your brain, Rachel.
Yeah. Yeah. Word. Get on that.
I know. I'm like, that's so not the right thing to say.
Yeah. Well,
I said your goals should be embarrassing if other people look at them. They should be so outrageous that people are like, oh my God, that girl's crazy for having goals like that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, your energy is contagious. Like, just being around you a couple of times, I'm like, holy crap, this and it just happens for you. Imagine if you just did it more consistently or a little bit more.
Yeah, not consistent. I haven't broken down my goals like Lauren has. I mean, hearing everybody else's goals a little more broken down, I definitely need to take the time to do that. Tomorrow is actually my last day off, and my husband is at work, so I have the house to myself. So I will my planner's coming in too, so once I have all of that stuff, to actually sit down and write them down a little more broken down. Will be
nice.
Also on my to-do list is to read or listen to Girl Wash Your Face. So
and are you coming to the Made for More thing next
Yes,
Wednesday?
and I'm trying to get Lauren's cousin, my best
Erin,
friend,
yeah.
as well.
I sent her the thing to get tickets tonight.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
I texted Erin, and she hasn't responded.
All right. Who wants to go next? Sarah.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen. It's just easier.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
Glad you're feeling better.
I know your cough sounds terrible though.
I worked out today.
Yay!
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I kind of broke it down. There's personal ones mixed in here too. But the big ones are to lose 50 pounds, get pregnant, and become diamond by March 7th.
Wow.
Which I'm kind of freaking out about. Not gonna lie. But I will get there if I do my monthly, weekly, and daily ones. So monthly is SC6 by the 17th. I want to have money left over after bills. I need to unplug more. And I want to grow my Instagram by 100 followers a month. Weekly, I need to check in with my challengers. Let's see what that's at. I need to share about coaching in my challenge group more. I need to help at least one person a week. I need to be present at all the team calls because, like Lauren said, I just get powered up and amped up, and I won't go to bed for like an hour after that because I'll be messaging people and following up. And I need to have a date night with Chris once a week, even if we just stay home, because Monday nights we have a team call. Tuesday nights I have kickboxing. Wednesday night we have a team call. Thursday night I have kickboxing. So we only have like Friday and Saturday night, and he normally works overtime. And then daily, I need to get up by 6 and have my energize and respond to messages and listen to PD all at the same time. Killing some birds with some stones there. And then I need to work out by 7 and make a to-do list. And I need to drink my gallon of water a day, be diligent about my Facebook and Instagram posts, and even more diligent about my follow-ups for my Facebook and Instagram posts, because I'm finding out that if you actually do follow up from them, it goes somewhere.
That's amazing.
That's how it goes. So those are my goals.
And writing, hey, you.
The other day, I was just like following up with gifts. I would do like this like creeping one. And, like,
It works. It works. That New Year's one that I made, that I put in the group, everyone was responding, hey, you too, Happy New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So they're responding back. So that's why I was like, oh, I got to respond with like, what are your goals or resolutions? And now I'm a little overwhelmed. Because
one girl I had a mobile enroller out to, and like she kept saying that she would do it, and like she has 3 kids, and I knew she was busy. And like for 3 days I followed up in a row. And the last day I just sent like this little toddler like basically swirling around on like this merry-go-round. And she goes back, she goes, how did you know my life right now? She's like, I swear I'll do it tonight. And she did. She did it like New Year's Eve night.
I love the one of the little girl from like movie with it, Finding Nemo, and she's like knocking.
Yeah.
I need to send that one. I have people that wanted
She's got
to.
like the headgear on. It's great.
Yeah, maybe I just, because I always get stuck with what to say to follow up.
Right. Me too.
So now
I haven't tried that.
Now maybe I'm just going to
Send a GIF.
Give
Yeah.
it a try.
especially with the ones like last night I was talking to someone and she watched the T20 video, was like, it was awesome. I sent it to you, Meg, because I was like, how do I? And then the minute I got was like, hey, like, let's get your options to get started. She saw it and now she's gone.
Yeah.
So I may just send like a picture of a ghost.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go next? Tammy, Susan. I see Courtney on the call now. She just got out of the Rachel Hollis movie.
Hey, Mama.
Want to go, Tammy?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So my goals are start by June. So break that down. I need to help 5 people every month. I need to help 2 people under Heath every month. I need to be diamond by February 1st. In order to do that, I need to invite 20 people every single day. I need to be present on team calls every week, and I need to be intentional about my time that I spend every single day on my Beachbody work. And I need to, number one, I need to be able to make enough to pay my Shakeology every month and my performance line that I'm doing. So those are mine.
Nice. How close are you to diamond right now?
Well, right now, tap it out again because I did it last week or 2 weeks ago, right, Erica? And then I had a coach that stopped, and then I signed those 3 people. So I'm 3 or 4.
Yeah. You signed like 3 people in one day, right? Or 2 days?
2 days, yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I know, I loved seeing that. It was like, welcome this person, welcome. I was like, yeah, Tammy.
Tammy's bringing it.
Mhm.
So, yes, February 1st.
And you've been working like insane hours as a nurse, so.
Hey, it's all good because I'm going to be doing this full time. At the end of this year is my goal. That is my big, scary, just said that out loud, scary goal.
Hell yeah.
I'm so proud of you for saying that out loud.
Yeah.
So freaking proud of you.
So that's scary, but that's what I want. I want to
What
be
would
home.
that mean for you? If you're going to cry. It's okay.
It would be me home with my kids full time, all the time, not missing anything anymore. Being here, being present, not being stressed, not living that life anymore. It would mean a lot.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Let's get you there then.
Yeah. Whatever we got to do to get you there, like let's actually break down that roadmap to Team Builder, Team Leader, Premier, Elite.
Okay.
And
That'd
let's make that happen.
That would be awesome. That's
All right. Courtney, Susan, who wants to go?
I think I saw Susan's hand.
Susan's hand went up.
I didn't really break mine down very well. I'm still gunning for diamond. I have to be better about inviting every day. And then for some reason, I do really good at reaching out and talking to people. But if they go quiet, or I have like this list of people who've seen videos, etc., and then it's nothing, I struggle following back up with them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I get hung up.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I want to feel like I'm contributing to the team and not just like stuck in this where I haven't found my momentum yet. So, because everybody I talk to I predominantly am on Instagram, and everyone's like, oh, you're so inspiring. You're so, this and that. But I feel like I don't have anything to show for that. So.
Oh my gosh, Susan, you have so much to show for that. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We'll work on conversations. You and I need to set a day and time to sit down and work on conversations, and maybe we do that like twice a month.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Because following up is like where it's at. None of you guys would be here if I wasn't following up. Weekly, well, monthly, then down to weekly, then sometimes down to daily.
Because I feel like if they're not like a definite, like, no, thank you, I'm not interested, no, there's something like if you keep kind of reaching out, even if it's not for one specific program or one, or I don't know, I just feel like if they're answering you and just
still watching.
Yeah, right.
Still
Yeah.
not,
And I'll like continue to like your stuff and whatever, and they're still there, but
Yes, it could be the smallest tweak in like a conversation that would allow it to be a little more direct.
Sometimes I send responses like a screenshot to Meg, and I'd be like, what would you say to this? Because, still like being a beginner, it's nice to have like someone who's been doing it for a little while. So even if you don't know a response, you could always screenshot it to Erica, and she might have like Meg will send me something. I'm like, oh yeah, like perfect,
I still do that with Meg and Rachel.
Meg's like, yeah, you all do.
You get in a brain funk. You get in a brain funk sometimes, and it's just nice to have somebody else see the conversation who's not in the conversation. It's easier for them to go, oh yeah, here's what you say.
Also, I feel like when I read a response from somebody either like kind of declining it or trying to make excuses, I'm a very like direct person, and I sometimes struggle with being kind and saying enough with the excuses. So I have to reach out to Lauren or Meg or both of them at the same time and be like, how can I nicely say stop being lazy or just sign up already? And I definitely sometimes struggle with that because I just want to like shake people. I mean, I was in the situation before where I kept saying no to helping myself. So I want to shake people and be like, you need to say yes sooner than later. Because if I could go back, obviously I would go back and start sooner. And sometimes I say that, but sometimes I don't.
So Susan, you probably already know this, but like in the file section of our team page too, there's a bunch of objections, and like I still go back to those. I have them saved in my Evernote now so I can easily access them. But like I'll still go back to those that I wrote up a long time ago and like I might just tweak it a little bit or use the exact same wording. People like the time excuse or the money excuse, or I don't know. I always go back to those. So you have those too, and then you have all of us to help you. So let's get you there. All right. Anything else to add? Are we going to Courtney? Courtney, do you want me to go or do you want to go?
I can go.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm like, am I muted? Am I not
Yes,
muted?
you're muted. Wanted.
Okay, so hi everyone. All right, my goals. So I cannot see them, but I, at the end of the year, am going to be a 5-star premier diamond coach, which is really scary and big and huge. And sorry, I'm changing lanes. This whole two things at one time is like really complicated. Okay. So that's my like biggest huge goal. I want to start making a 100,000 plus income for my family. My husband will be retiring, thank God, in like 3.5 years. And he's just really struggling right now with like what comes next. Like he's like a lost puppy and he doesn't have like a direction. And it's really hard to see him like in that space of like not knowing, because it's not comfortable for him. And so it would be really nice to be able to give him that like space to take time and figure out like what he wants next instead of like what he has to do to support our family next. And have a healthy pregnancy, because of course that's super important right now. And get back to goal weight by New Year's Eve, which isn't crazy, people. Like, I'm not talking about having a baby and a month later, like losing however many pounds I gain. But I'm due in early August, and so that gives me like 4 months to shed the baby weight instead of like 4 years like I've taken in the past. That's super fun. And then go on a Christmas vacation. We normally like vacation with family, which is so fucking stressful. And it's never as much fun as you think it's going to be, unless it's with my sister and her kids. That's always fun. But otherwise, like with parents and any of my husband's siblings, it's just a goddamn stressful nightmare, and I hate it. And he's getting deployed to Afghanistan for 6 months this year, and he won't be back until like the end of November. And so I really want us to just go on like a real family vacation of like the 4 of us somewhere other than Disney World for once, and just enjoy like being alone and like us. And we haven't ever done that. Although it'll be 5 of us at that point. So yeah, 5. And so that's a huge like thing that needs to happen at the end of this year. And what else did I have on there? I think is that everything? I feel like I'm missing one thing.
Hold on. You posted it in the team page.
Yeah. Like, it's something, I think I can even picture it on my little thing in like the top right corner.
Top right corner. Blog with 10,000 views.
There we go. And then finally get my blog like going with views. So part of my problem each year is each day, each week, every month, all the time, is I'm like, I'm going to do this. And it's like 20 things. And so I did buy the Start Today journal, and I am focusing on like one big thing, which is becoming debt free to rise all the other ships in that little floating surface. And yeah, getting my blog up and running is like on my agenda, but I'm not putting a like timeline on it. It's something to do in 2019, but it's not my main priority because I need to like focus on one thing. Mm-hmm. I get too overwhelmed by spreading myself so thin with everything that I have to do that I like, and Meg's seen it, I just like kind of ball up and freeze, and then I become non-productive for like the whole month of December. So that happens. I also was really hormonal the whole month of December and really fucking tired. So that didn't help either. And trying not to tell people I'm pregnant while I'm like pregnant and tired and kind of grumpy and bitchy and all kinds of stuff. So yeah. So those are my things.
Awesome. Have you started mapping out your 5-star premiere?
I have started mapping out my 5-star premiere.
Cool.
I've started acting on it with some of my discount coaches to create accidental coaches.
Nice.
And winning back a running partner that I shouldn't have let go. So all things are being processed.
Oh, good things. We can go over it more tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
What is, oh yeah, tomorrow's Thursday,
Tomorrow's
right?
our date.
What day of the week is it? I've missed our date so much. Like, oh my God.
We both
I've
missed our
had
date last week.
oh my God. I've had just like so much going on. It's been really hectic and crazy at Casa Malvasio. But yes, I will make our date tomorrow for sure.
So how friggin' awesome. What would you feel if you walked across stage and you were 5-star premiere? Which
Well, that,
you would just be elite.
it would be amazing. Like, I'll probably cry because I'm going to be 2-star by Summit this year, and so I'm not going to get to walk across the stage then, but somebody will take a picture of my name on the flag and send that to me. And yeah. Yeah, please take a picture of my flag. And yeah, no, the next year
that'll be amazing to have all of that and to be able to go on the Success Club trip next year. Like, hello.
Can we
That
all make a pact to register for that instead of let's announce like January?
I totally registered
And,
for it, and I get like a monthly email of like what number I am, and it's kind of like, it's a good kick in the pants every month that I get where I'm like, God damn it, what am I doing? Like, this is stupid. I should be on that cruise ship. So yeah, I'll totally register for
So
whatever the next one will be.
They're announcing where on Super Weekend. It's gonna take me forever to like come. I always say just Super Saturday. Super Weekend.
Yeah,
Announcing where.
I forgot about Super Saturday in January. I totally forgot about it. And then I got an email from the Orlando Market Council today, and I was like, fuck, I forgot Super Saturdays. Now I'm trying to find one in Tampa.
Yeah. Hopefully there's
Yeah.
one in Tampa.
I know. These bitches are so last minute. Like, God love them. We have, like, super crazy top coaches around here. Like, it's retarded, the coaches that live here, but they're so last minute with their Super Saturdays. It drives me crazy. I think they, like, wait because half of them get invited to go, like, somewhere else. It's really annoying. Yeah. So the struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. And Rachel Hollis was amazing tonight. Everybody should be going to see that next Monday. Like, hands down. Go see it.
Yeah.
And stay after. Like, did you stay after the credits last time?
No, I think that part's new.
It's new.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, half the theater left, and I'm like, no, someone told me to stay after, and I stayed, and I was like, thank God I stayed.
It was like another half hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I couldn't believe they were leaving, because I looked at my watch, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was 2 hours.
Bedtime at like 9 o'clock is the latest.
Yeah.
Late.
When I told her what the team call time was.
You don't know
I'm
like,
like,
get the shit on it.
Yeah.
When I'm full time, I'll have to do it on a Thursday. We'll have to change it to a Thursday night so I can stay up late.
Well, we have some people who are in different time zones on here, so we had to coordinate with everybody's.
Yeah.
So if you have to go with a few extra hours of sleep or 30 minutes.
Wake up at 4 in the morning.
All right.
Not tomorrow morning. Don't worry. Keep me up all night.
I was saying Sarah's usually in bed, curled up in her blanket.
I know. I was like, I'm going to bed too then.
I got my
Way to let me down, Sarah.
And I'm sicker. I'm sick.
I know. I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night and I slept till 9 o'clock this morning. That was 11 hours. I was like, what am I coming down with? And now I'm stuffy and I feel achy and I'm definitely getting sick. But it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, no.
Have fun. Good luck.
tea, Shakeology, water.
I haven't had my Shakeology. Maybe I should have that before I go to bed. My nighttime snack.
Mm-hmm.
Hydrate. Lots and lots of hydrate.
Like 6 cup of water, 3rd cup of coffee.
No, like the real hydrate. Like
Oh, I
the
don't have
famous one.
A hydrate and a little emergency drop. You
Yep.
put them in and it's like bubbly.
Brian just was sick. My husband was just sick, and he is the biggest baby. He drank all of our emergency, and our cough drops are all gone too. So
Get your hands on some Zycam,
Cheers.
girl.
Man colds.
Gross.
they're the worst.
All right.
Oh.
Do you want me to go, or did you guys read all my goals?
Yeah, we want to hear it from you, though.
Oh, you want to hear it from me?
Yeah.
I drew
Out loud.
on my whiteboard over here. I took the morning today and like drew it out.
I love it.
You want to see how crazy it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Mhm.
Can you see all the bubbles?
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Bubbles. My bubbles.
Love it.
I like the whiteboard. That's fun.
Yeah.
I want a whiteboard.
Get a whiteboard.
Get one.
I got one. They're fun.
Grab a team.
Don't make me laugh.
All right, we're gonna start from the top and then go down. I have it, so if I look past the camera, it's like posted up here on mine. So like I stare at it. every single day. All right. 2020 elite team. Oh. 10-star by the end of the year. 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Woohoo!
5-star team by Summit, which actually I upped that to March 7th today.
Wait, is that the day that I'm becoming diamond?
Yes.
It's, March 7th. Should I mark that on my calendar? I feel like that's an important day.
Well, I don't know. It's just.
Oh, crap. Is it lying on me?
That's a Thursday.
Oh.
All right. Anyways, I'm going to keep it.
What's going on? Everybody's saying March 7th. I feel left out.
Everybody needs a goal for March 7th.
No, March 7th. Yeah, I said March 7th.
Yeah, you
I
did
was
say
going to
that.
become diamond.
Yeah, we didn't even talk.
But is this on me?
That's a sign.
That's a sign.
Mm-hmm.
If I've ever seen one in my life, that's a
My
sign.
shoulders feel really heavy right now.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
So make sure your inbox is empty.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren. I used that today and was like, oh, I'm getting back to you guys, even though my emails are like nobody.
I know. I was like, I'm just going to use these anyways. It was mostly people commenting on my
text you
post
a
that I
bunch
put
of
about the
times.
kids
You
going
get a
back
lot
to
of
school.
notifications.
All right, let's hear Meg.
All right. 2-star in Meg number 2, which is my second CBC by Summit, which I upped that to 5-star by the end of the year today. Is it hot in here?
What?
My hubby, 1-star by the end of the year. He will be back to diamond by February 21st at my breakdown. He dropped a few months ago, which would put us into 4-star qual, by the way.
Quarterly bonuses.
Which
Hell
is why it's February 21st.
Hell yeah.
And then, which I didn't put on there on my graphic, but I'm building my aunt to diamond, and she's at 0 right now. So by the end of March, she will be diamond. What else? Oh yeah, Team Swag. I already started to put that in motion. Become an LLC. So I did not do that this past year, and I will be doing it in the next week or 2. So that needs to happen for business tax purposes for sure, based on what I made last year. It's going to help a lot for next year. So follow Transform 20 to a T. And then I broke down my goals by monthly, weekly, and daily, kind of like Sarah did. Waking up at 6:30 in the morning, doing my Start Today journal, listening to a book while I'm drinking my Energize, getting my workout done and over with in Instagram by 8 a.m. Make a to-do list every night going into the next day. I feel like it makes me less scattered. And
It'll help you sleep.
So when I was doing this business tracker, September, October, and November of my business, and it was a game changer for me. So I'm going back to this because I fell off basically in December. But it basically, this is for your week, and it's just like a checklist for daily things. And it makes it so simple, and I printed off enough to get me through the first quarter. So starts on Thursdays. It starts tomorrow for me. You see nothing on here. I did nothing today. No, I'm just kidding. But doing that every single day, every single week. Well, 5 times a day. 5 times a week. That's the overall goal. Eat well, drink water, be in a routine, set focus time because I'm a squirrel, and so setting timers and having focus time and not just like scrolling everywhere or being pulled in a few different directions, like actually being intentional and having those timers set. Taking more breaks and going outside and doing fun things. Go snowshoeing maybe. Lauren, maybe I'll go to your house or Sarah's house someday.
Right across the street.
We can snowshoe together.
I would stay away for a while.
Yeah, I will.
I still have a fever. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, monthly goals: help 5 women by the 10th of the month. Read 2 books, 1 personal, 1 business. Create a marketing calendar. Run Coach Basics every month. I think that's gonna be huge for us to like get in more of a schedule and like all chip in and do those. Because even having like 5 people in there is huge because it's like that one-on-one like help to help people get started. Get women results. So back with 80-day obsession, I was really good about checking with my challengers every single week. And with Transform 20, I'm going back to that. That really helped not only to have that connection with people, but to learn a little bit more about where they're coming from, what they're struggling with, what their wins are, that maybe they're not sharing on our challenge group, but to try to encourage them to start doing that and then planting seeds about coaching as well. Yeah, develop new things and keep doing things that work. I guess that wraps it up. So that's my scary goal that are happening in 2019.
It's a big year.
Yeah, for all of us. All right.
I
So
can't
this all
wait.
went a half hour long, but these are beginning of the year calls, and sometimes they go a little bit longer because we all jump in and talk.
Technically, we still have 6 more minutes.
I can't wait to see where we are at on December 1st.
I know. It's gonna be awesome.
That seems so far away.
I feel like
Let's go like March. Right, Meg?
Yeah.
March 7th.
go with March. Where we're all at the end of this month. Because I don't know about you, but like people coming through the rafters that have ghosted me forever. Or have never liked anything or commented on anything, or we've never even talked and they're reaching out. So it's because so consistent with posting, so consistent about inviting to something, and then I'm here years later. So it's not going unnoticed. So just keep doing the thing. People are watching. All right, guys. Good night, all.
Night.
Everybody.
Bye.